Hi, welcome to my room with a view. Today I want to talk to you about confrontation. Who else out there is completely non-confrontational? In other words, when an argument comes up or a situation comes up where you're uncomfortable or you have to stand up for yourself, you back off or you even leave the room completely. That's me. Now, there are some people that I'm extremely comfortable with, like my husband and my kids, and I'm not afraid to confront them or to stand up to them. They're not bullying me or anything like that, so it's not really that big of a deal. We even have fun little arguments back and forth where we argue a point, like Team Captain America or Team Iron Man. Just fun stuff, and I'm okay with that. But then there are times when I have to stand up for myself or stand up for what I believe in, and I'm afraid to. And I get really scared, I get anxious, I even sometimes get sick to my stomach when there's the worry that I might have to be confronting someone about something. Lately at my job, the guys that I work with are cursing an awful lot. Now, when I was a teenager, I did go through a stage where I tried to be like everybody else, and I tried to fit in, and I tried to be kind of tougher than I really was, and so I started cursing at school. Didn't do it at home, because my parents were pastors, and if they'd have caught me, I'd have been in really big trouble. But I did it at school, and I tried to fit in. I'm not comfortable with it anymore. It's, to me, wrong to curse. Everybody has different opinions about that, and I'm not getting on anybody's case about it. I'm just using this as an example of being afraid of confrontation. So as I was saying, the guys at work are cursing around me. There's one in particular that I think had heard me say I was a Christian to someone, and I think he delights in trying to upset me. He doesn't use the normal small cursing phrases. He goes full force for the flat-out worst ones he can think of. And it offends me, especially when he's talking to me and doing it. I don't have anything to say about it if he's talking to somebody else, but he said things like that straight to my face. And I just let it slide, even though it really bothers me, even though it bothers my spirit, I guess. I haven't said anything. I just let it go. The manager, one of the managers where I work, also was talking to me and cursed directly to me. I tried to ignore it and let it go, but it really bothered me. It bothered me even more when the very next day I heard him on the phone with his wife. The same phrase that he used with me, he made nicer when he was talking to his wife, and he used the less offensive way of cursing, like darn instead of the other one. Then I realized that he respects her more than he does me, because he wouldn't dare say that to her. It kind of bothered me. But today, when he used the same word again, talking to me, I didn't say anything. I really need to confront these people that bother me. In a nice way, obviously. I'm not going to stand up in their face and scream at them and tell them to stop cursing around me. But I do need to stand up for what I believe in. I shouldn't have to tuck my faith away and hide it from people just to keep from hurting people's feelings. I think often we go to extremes, and in 1 minute we are smashing the Bible in people's faces and screaming about how God's going to come back and judge us all, and then the next minute we let people walk all over us and refuse to say anything about our beliefs. Sometimes I think that the way that the world around us has gotten, we're afraid that we're going to have repercussions if we mention our faith. Or if we stand up for what we believe in, someone's going to get mad and someone's going to sue us, or someone's going to feel like their faith is being compromised because we have faith. It's a very tricky world that we're living in right now. It's a very fine line that we walk. It's hard when you're confronted with the sin around you to not say anything, and it's harder to say something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at work, but I do know that it's really bothering me to have someone talk to me that way. I'm going to have to pray about it, and I'm going to have to ask God to give me the words to say. I don't want to say something that's going to cause a problem at work. I don't want to say something that's going to make people go, wow, look at that Christian woman. What is she doing? I want them to instead say, wow, look at that Christian woman. That's what I want. I want people to see Christ, not the Christian. I hope this helps somebody who's going through the same thing and their fear of confrontation. Pray about it. Ask God to give you the words. I know I'm going to. Thanks for coming to my room. Bye.